Hello everyone. I didn't expect to be back so soon, but I would like to thank all of my new subscribers and everyone that has been watching my videos. I reached a milestone today of 6,000 subscribers, and for me that's just amazing, and I'm so thankful to everyone that has subscribed and that everyone that has recommended my channel to people. I know my videos are kind of crappy, but they're about Glenn Cerio, so we can't expect anything more. But I found out when I was getting documents the other day that I had a chance to order the audio from Glenn's hearings. And because of all the generous donations, and I'm so thankful for the generous donations, it helps pay for the copies that I get and for my gas. But more important, with my donations, I was able to order the audio for Glenn's hearings. And so today I have the audio from his hearing where he tried to sue the 5 Mukilteo Police Officers. And I thought it would be interesting. Everybody knows the cases were dismissed, but I thought you might want to read the dismissal document and hear what the judge had to say. And it will be, I think that this video should serve as a good warning to any of the other auditors out there that think that they can follow in Chili or Glenn's footsteps and sue the police or sue somebody because they offended them, and take from Glenn's example that it doesn't work, and they will lose. So let me see here. Okay, first, there is, I saved, because it's like a 3-hour video for the hearing. So the first clip is just, those are my dogs. The first clip is the judge just checking the Zoom hearing to make sure that people are present. And then the second clip is her talking about everybody goes to a mediator. And then the third clip is her decision. So let's see.
Number 3, Glenn Cerio.
Here.
Thank you. Defendant in that case, Danielle Ball.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you. Plaintiff, Heather Bixler. Defendant in that case, Molly Etzel. Number 5 on the calendar, Glenn Cerio. And Joe Evans. I did not see your box lit up. Can you say present again or here? Which box is Mr. Evans in? Oh, 2-page. Okay, all right, thank you. I checked you off, Mr. Evans, thank you. Next case, plaintiff, Jeffrey St. Clair.
Here.
Thank you. Defendant in that case, Ford Motor Credit Company. Madam Clerk just informed me that she is admitting someone representing Ford Motor Credit Company. I will return to that case, to that individual. Number 7, plaintiff, Remar Pangan. I see someone has a box with that name. Sir, if it's you, please say your name. Remar Pangan, thank you. Defendant in that case, Clemente Hernandez. Mr. Hernandez or Ms. Hernandez? There you are. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Number 8, Glenn Cerio. Defendant in that case, Andy Ilian.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you. Number 9, Plaintiff Heather Bixler. Defendant in this case, Carmen Lindblom. Number 10, Guilherme Vesbati Services. Defendant in that case, Semvoy LLC or Broke Wiggins. Number 10, Madam Clerk joining, Plaintiff Hillary Leonard or Paul Satushek. Thank you. Defendant in that case, Stefan or Jessica Sharp. And then last on the calendar, Plaintiff Joseph Fan.
Okay, I thought that was more Glenn. Let's see.
All right. I see that there are mediators present, and they are present so that they can assist and give you guidance on the mediation process. So they will go with the parties to a breakout room so that all of you may discuss the case with the assistance of the mediator. I would encourage and actually expect, because that's what the rules require, that everyone participate in good faith during the mediation. And with that, I am going to call the following parties to accept by clicking on the box that says breakout room to go and have your mediation. Good luck. And the following parties are ready for mediation. The Sullivan-Galati matter, accents and interiors.
Okay, and let's go. Sorry about the pup. All right. Let me go get that puppy and
Madam Clerk, that is it. So you can turn off my cameras and then go. Ready? Okay, let's go on the record. You gotta say it.
Okay, we are back on the record.
All right, we're back on the record. I've been told there are some matters that are ready to be addressed. So just a moment, let me turn on my audio video here. Let me first turn to the mediator to to get a sense of what matters are you calling, Mr. Mediator?
So, Your Honor, this is number 3, complete. We all have the same plaintiff, and all the defendants are from leave, and they all need a trial date, so we're wanting to see if you want them all on the same day, keep these before you.
All right, let me have the parties turn on your audio. Mr. Cerio and Mr. Evans, Ms. Ball, and Mr. Ilian. Okay, so let me put in the small claims number to make the record. S2400139, that is with Mr. Cerio as the plaintiff, Ms. Ball. Mr. Evans' case, next case is S24-00135. That's Mr. Cerio, Mr. Evans. And then finally, S24-00137, Mr. Cerio, Mr. Ilian. Okay, while I had a chance before taking the bench to take a look at the paperwork that you filed, Mr. Cerio, and that is the paperwork that starts off with the notice of claim, which you describe what kind of case that you're filing and just the preliminary details of the nature of the case and the damages that you're seeking. So in reviewing that, I am going to say the following. I know that the mediator has indicated that the parties are not able to reach an agreement and would like a trial date. I, as the judge, is going to be exercising the following discretion. I am not going to set this for a trial date for the following reasons. Number one, your notice of claim okay? In reviewing that, I do not believe, okay, and I want to be respectful of everybody's time in setting over a trial date, to which I do not believe that this court has the jurisdiction to entertain your case as a small claims case. What you indicated, Mr. Cerio, in your notice of claim in terms of the type of action that you're bringing and the type of damages that you are seeking does not belong in a small claims court. If you wish to pursue whatever case, the kind of case that you wish to pursue, it must be filed in a separate venue, in a different venue, in a different type of case other than small claims case. So I'd like to be respectful of people's time, because when you show up for your next hearing date and a trial date, to which I may set, which I'm not going to, you're going to hear the same thing. Mr. Cerio, any questions about my decision here today?
So would the Hooker High and the other case be dismissed as that's part of the 5 officers I'm suing?
Okay, help me understand. Ask your questions again, because I don't quite understand what you're asking. What other type of case that you're referring to?
There's 5 officers involved. I sued 5 Mukilteo Police Officers. Are you dismissing the 3 or are you dismissing the 5?
The only cases that are before me here today involves Ms. Ball, Mr. Evans, and Mr. Ilian.
Okay.
Okay, I only have 3 before me, so that is my decision on the 3 cases before me. Any other questions, Mr. Cerio?
I don't have any other questions. I do have a comment to make, if that's okay.
Well, let me first turn to the officers and the chief to see if they have any questions about my decision.
No, Your Honor, I appreciate the decision. I guess my only question would be trying to be respectful to everyone's time. Sergeant Jones and Officer Covertide had a small claims mediation hearing on the 20th, I believe. Is your preference for them to still show up for mediation? They're going to have the same response that the 3 of us had today. If we want to seek a trial date.
Okay, so I'm going to say I am going to preface what I'm about to say with the following prefatory comments. I have not seen the notice of claims that involves the 2 officers that you've indicated. Okay, Mr. Cerio, I have not seen the notice of claim that you filed with respect to the other cases that are scheduled on August 20th, 2024. Okay, if it is similar to the language and the type of nature of the case that you filed, Mr. Cerio, I am happy and I will entertain a request from, if you are requesting for me to take a look at those cases, so that on August 20th, based on my decision on these 3 cases today, if you file the same thing, then if you want to forgo the appearance on August 20th, then I'm happy to hear those 2 cases today. Mr. Cerio, turning it back to you.
It's all one case, so if you wanted to deal with it all today and get it over with, that's fine with me.
All right, so I will, for the sake of efficiency and without objection to Mr. Cerio, I will turn to those case numbers. Madam Clerk, do you happen to have those case numbers?
I do, Your Honor. That would be S24, 134.
Are there zeros in front of these 136? They have to have it.
I apologize. S24-00136 and S24-00138.
136 involves what different, what's the name of
That
the?
is Mr. Cerio, the Andrew Jones.
Andrew Jones, okay, is 136.
Yes.
What's the other one?
And the other one, 00138, is Mr. Cerio versus Jacob Hoogerhide.
Chief Allen, do you know how to spell Mr. Jacobs' last name?
Yes, it's Hoogerhyd.
And how do you pronounce that?
Hoogerhyd.
Hogerhide. All right, so I am reviewing case number S2400136. That's Mr. Cerio as the plaintiff. Defendant is Andrew Jones. S2400138. Mr. Cerio, you are the plaintiff, and Mr. Hogerhide is the defendant. Let me, for purposes of completion, I'm going to turn to those cases right now to take a look at your notice of claim. All right. Having reviewed the notice of claims, I'm ready to make a decision on those two cases. Those two notice of claims references the same incident which you start off with on January 14th, 2022. It mirrors very similar to the notice of claims that are before the court today on these three cases. The only difference I see is it references the different defendants' names. So based on my decision here today on these three cases, I do not see the point in setting a trial dates on these on the two remaining matters of 136 and 138. I will also enter an order dismissing those two cause numbers as well. So therefore, the August 20th, 2024 date at 8:30, Mr. Cerio, that you do not need to appear because I've dismissed your claim. And then the Mr. Jones and Mr. Hogerhide, I refer them as such because I don't know their officer title. Chief, will you be passing on the information? In addition to, I will enter an order as well.
Yes, I will, Your Honor.
All right. Anything else from anyone on these three matters?
I just have for the record, a comment to make about what happened during mediation with me and Andy Lynn.
Okay. So, Mr. Cerio, I am going to do this. Number one, I have other cases that I need to turn to, and I'm respectful of the other person's time so that they get an opportunity to have their case presented. And then number two, because I've dismissed your matters, it would not be appropriate for me to take comments on the case because they have been dismissed. All right, so thank you. You all can log off and hang up. We're in recess.
Court will be in recess.
So that's it. The judge did a good job on shutting Glenn down. Like I said before, I hope that this serves as a good example to any other auditor out there that has the idea of filing a frivolous lawsuit. I have asked several clerks and a few other people if they have any idea how many lawsuits have to be filed before they're considered, I don't want to mispronounce the word, but litigious or, anyway, and nobody has the answer for me so far about how many lawsuits, but I definitely will be asking the judge when it's my turn to go to court. So I hope you all enjoyed this little Friday night video. I did order this week's case for the City of Edmonds police officer, but I have not received that request yet. So I will post that as soon as I do receive it. So thank you again, everyone, for watching my videos, and have a good night.